So, this Ian Garry situation keeps getting odd and odd and odd. The UFC 296 Media Day was yesterday, and everybody was looking forward to seeing Ian Garry, of course, because of what's been going on, all the controversy. But he didn't show up, he skipped. And there was a lot of speculation that the reason why he skipped was because, again, of what's been going on. Ian himself has talked about how he is worried for his family. Ian Machado Garry says he's concerned for the safety of my family ahead of UFC 296. Right there, he said, I'm excited for UFC 296. I think it's a massive card, a card with all the big names, a lot of big matchups. I'm a little bit cautious about going to America for the safety of my family with all the shit that's been going on online. To protect my wife, to protect my child, to protect myself. So, respectable 100%, right? If he's been getting nasty messages online, if he's been getting threats, then yeah, it makes sense that he will be concerned about that, as well as just, the whole entire thing. It is embarrassing. It's understandable that he'll be worried about that. So again, speculation is that is why he missed media day. And his opponent, Vicente Luque, he's been so classy throughout this whole entire thing. He was asked about it, and this is what he had to say.
Looks like maybe Ian may not be coming to media day, and there's been rumors that he may not come to the press conference. What do you think of that? The fact that he's not potentially not doing these media obligations that you're having to do.
I don't know. I believe that if he's not gonna do it, it might. I'm not really into all that is going on. I've just heard a little bit about stuff, and I did hear that he's concerned with his family and all that. So if that is the reason, I mean, I have his back. I think the biggest thing that we have is our family, and whenever somebody disrespects our family or gets crosses that line, I think it's a big problem. So I think it's very unfortunate all that has gone on, regarding him and his family. I think that, that's something super disrespectful, and I understand, so if he feels better like that, I think he has to do what he has to do. It's obviously we have these obligations, but he's opening, if he doesn't come here, he's also in a loss in a way, because it's media that he's going to lose, is an opportunity, to share his side of the story, and that he's going to lose. So he is sacrificing something as well. So, but in order, to have his family safety and everything. So, it's his decision at the end of the day.
Yeah. So, again, speculation. The reason he didn't show up because he's concerned for his family. But then Ariel Helwani, right, yesterday breaks news. Right there, he says, spoke to Ian Garry moments ago. I have pneumonia. They tried everything to help me. In the end, UFC doctor said there's no chance I can fight. The UFC doctor made the call. This annoys me more than anyone. I want to fight. It's my favorite thing to do. So, it turns out the reason, or according to him, the reason why he didn't show up is because he's sick. He has pneumonia, and this also means he will not be fighting. Now, of course, this was also confirmed by Dana White. It was confirmed by Dana right here. Let's watch that.
All right, guys, I know it's out there. There's some speculation that Ian Garry and Luque is off. It is true. It is. Ian Garry started with the flu that turned into pneumonia. So that fight is off and is not happening. It is true.
So, so I'll say this, all right? When something like this happens, okay, the lead up to it, the controversy, the speculation that he's going to pull out of the fight because he's embarrassed, and then he pulls out of the fight, the coincidence, bro, like if all of this exactly as it played out, if it's not a story, if it's all legit, then Ian Garry probably has one of the worst luck that I've seen in a very, very long time. Because no matter how true this is, it just looks bad, right? It just looks bad. It looks like, let's talk about what it looks like. It looks like a man who is under some heat, who knows he has to face the music, who doesn't want to get embarrassed further, deciding, you know what, man, I'm not even going to show up. I'm not going to fight. and it's worse when it is a fighter, and it's also worse when it is a fighter that does not have any issues dishing it out. But then when it's when the music is turned on him, when he's the one on the receiving end, all of a sudden he can't take it. So that's what it looks like, right? And then the pullout, even if it's for genuinely because he's sick, it looks so bad. We can all admit that, right? So man, he is in a tough spot right now. Of course, his opponent, like I said, Vicente Luque is a fucking class act, bro. He's been so respectful throughout the whole entire thing. What's gonna happen to Vicente Luque now, right? Because he trained, he put in the time, he put in the work, he showed up, he did all of his media obligations, and now he doesn't get to fight. You know what I mean? Like the money he spent on training camp, I hope that he gets compensated somehow. I'm not, I know the way the UFC typically operates. I don't know if they're going to give him his at least his show money, or if they're going to rebook this thing as soon as possible. I don't know what they're going to do, but I think he deserves to get taken care of, right? Because he did everything he's supposed to do. And he's been classy throughout this whole entire thing. He hasn't taken shots at Garry at all. He's given him nothing but respect. Right here, he
unfortunate news. So the fight is out. Unfortunately, Ian is, from what I know, he has some kind of illness. I don't know if he's in the hospital or how he is, but he's not gonna make it to the fight. So first of all, I wish the best recovery, speedy recovery for him, and the best for his family. And it's really unfortunate. I was so ready for this fight. I've had a great training camp. Anybody that is that sees me in social media, sees a little bit of what I've been doing, they know how ready I am for this fight. Weight cut has been going so good. The easiest weight cut I've had, in my career. I have all my team here supporting me. A lot of guys came out for this fight. A lot of people supported me to come watch the fight as well. And unfortunately, it's not going to happen. It's out of my control. Everything that I could do, everything that I, had control of, and my job, and really put my heart into this, I did. I gave it my all. Unfortunately, we cannot really control everything. As I said, I wish the best. I wish recovery for Ian. Now it's time for me to rest. I did have a hard training camp. I did. Unfortunate news.
Yeah. So everyone in the comments saying the same thing. I hope you still get paid. I was really looking forward to you smashing this guy's face. Classiest dude in the UFC, so much class. Hope you can get a new fight soon. Yeah, bro, you handled this whole situation with grace, like a professional and like a true champion. All class as always. Yeah, so really hoping they can take care of him. Really hoping they can take care of him because it's not his fault. He did everything he was supposed to do. He showed up, made weight. He's on weight. He did his media obligations, and Garry pulled out. So either pay the guy in some way, shape, or form, or have a fight set up for him to go as soon as possible. I think he deserves it. And as for Garry, again, it's not right. It's in no one's place to doubt the man when he says that he's sick, especially if the UFC doctors are involved and the UFC doctors are saying that, we don't want you to fight. We're going to pull you. If this is what happened, wish him speedy recovery, but god damn, what a coincidence, bro. The timing of the sickness, horrendous, absolutely horrendous. So I will leave it at that, man. I don't know if he's gonna show up to the press conference. I don't see why he would now. He's definitely not gonna be there, which is a shame because we were all kind of looking forward to it. The drama of it all, it's like, it's always fun to at least see what's gonna happen. So he's probably not going to be there. He won't be at the fight, and that's going to be the end of it. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this whole entire thing. Give me your honest thoughts on it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a good one.